Hi guys, good morning. It's Nikki Fogden-Moore here, the Mojo Maker, and it's alive during the drive. I just got off the call from one of my clients in New Zealand and they just had some radical results, but they went through some of the worst couple of weeks of their lives, and the most important thing they said to me was, we tried to stay the oak tree in the storm. So whenever you're listening to this, I wanted to give you a little message today. How do you get rid of anxiety, confusion, self-doubt, fear, and all that stuff out of decisions when there is so much going on around you? So this little live while I drive is just to let you know that there are 3 ways that you can get immediately grounded. Number 1 is to take a breath. So as soon as you start connecting with your breath, it's actually something that sports people do, performance people do, military people do. Anything that you need to do to reground yourself means getting totally in line with your breath. So you just take a breath. So you don't have to close your eyes, you don't have to let anyone know you're doing it, but you must pause, stop all movement, stop all thinking, and start listening to your breath. That's the first thing you need to do when you want to shift yourself out of, subconscious decision making, anxiety-based thoughts, fear, blame, shame, whatever's going on. Take a moment to ground yourself by taking a breath. I always say there's a magic number of 7. So 7 seconds, take a breath, sit down, and just relax. So if you've got a question to ask yourself, a decision to make, maybe you're looking at a deal that you want to do, or maybe you're signing off a proposal, or maybe you want to ask someone on a date, I don't know. But most importantly, just slow everything down your body, shut that busy mind off, and really just take 7 breaths. And then ask yourself the question, is this a yes or no? Do I want to do it, yes or no? Is this good, yes or no? Do I like that, yes or no? And then the first answer after those 7 breaths will be the right answer. But what you don't want to do is then shift all that thinking and all that energy and all that confusion and all those self-doubt back up into your head, because what that does is it takes you off center and back into your 3-dimensional, strange, crazy world. So if you're doing this on a daily basis, you'll start to retrain your brain to actively re-engage what I call your core decision-making base, which is in here, right in here. You've already got all the knowledge, you've already got all the information. If there are facts and stats missing that are missing from a decision, then don't make it until you feel you have enough information to make an informed decision. There is no rush. But quite often we put ourselves under enormous pressure to have to get a deal done or say yes to something, or we've got this FOMO attitude. So if you're coming from a place of anxiety, confusion, or high octane energy around something, I'd say ground that a little bit, use energy, harness that energy, and make sure you become much more efficient. That even comes into relationships and friendships, conversations. There is no rush. If something is meant for you, if someone is meant for you, if there's a project, if you need to get something done, slow yourself down. Slow your guns. Take a deep breath and get organized. That neuroscience-based thinking around clearing out that hard space in your head and giving yourself a bit of cognitive room to actually follow through with the facts and stats is going to be game changing. And the other thing it does is, on a cellular level, it actually reduces the connectivity between stress in our brain, our hormones, our gut health, our oxygenated blood, all those other things that happen when we put ourselves in a fight or flight system. So number 1, guys, unless you're being chased by a lion, really there is no reason to stress. It's all perceived stress, right? The second thing is take time to listen to your breath. That's the most important thing. So when you can take time to listen to your breath and you can figure that out, you actually start to slow everything down and you can start to make decisions from the right place instead of the wrong place. And the third thing, there's no rush. So if there's something that you are thinking about or you want to do or needs a decision, take some time. Allow yourself to gather the facts and stats. Allow yourself to have space to think, and importantly, feel, because what will happen is that you will have the ability to make an informed decision when you slow your brain down, you stop all the unnecessary thoughts, and you listen to your gut. So that's my live while we're driving, how to take an anxiety-based decision-making moment, ground yourself with 7 breaths. You can get back to people. You don't have to respond right away. If a lion isn't chasing you, you're going to be fine. You can get back to that email. You can call someone back. but just slow your guns down at the moment and stop overloading your brain with all the what ifs and come back to a conscious decision making state. I hope that really helped. I also hope the audio is working in this live for Drive. And until next time, you have a radical day wherever you are. I'm Nikki Fogden-Moore. Come join me for Free Monday Mojo on nikkifogdenmoore.com, and also of course on Instagram and YouTube, Vitality Coach TV. Until next time, stay healthy, wealthy and wise. Bye.